DC here. Hi guys and gals. Well, it is Sunday afternoon, rather late actually as far as the vlog goes. It's like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And yeah, as you can see, I'm just wearing a short sleeve shirt outside. What is the temperature? Oh goodness, for what it's worth. It's 19, so 19 or 20 Celsius. So, you know, pretty warm, pretty warm. Well, let's see what Siri says if it gets it right this time. What is 19 Celsius in Fahrenheit?
66.2 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, let's see. You say approximately 2 times plus 32. 30, yeah. So 66, but it's really nice and comfortable. It's not too hot, it's not, you know, but yeah, I've been getting things ready. I had to do a bit of work around the house. The kids were over here today. Usually they come on Saturday, but there was some reasons for them they couldn't come. They had a birthday party with cousins or something like that. Complicated in today's world. Anyway, so yeah, I put up the grill pavilion, and yeah, there's 3 barbecues there. I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. This one, I never really liked it, I have to say. I never liked it. It was really badly made. But anyway, and I got last year half price end of season sale. Another Weber, or Weber as you probably call it over in North America. Over here the W's are pronounced like a V, so it's a Weber. So I got my 2 different sizes of the Webers. Weber, whatever you want to call it. Okay, and so yeah, but we didn't barbecue today. We had them over for a brunch, so I, you know, cooked breakfast sausages and stuff like that, and bacon and eggs and so on. Pancakes. What else? Porridge, fruit, cheese, and yes, champagne. It was a champagne breakfast. Because finally, it was, I don't know if we could call it a breakfast when the people come over around 11. Yeah, anyway, so you can see Mrs. DC, like I said, she's getting ready. She's going to put her tomatoes in that thing here. And she's got another one over there. And I often like to laugh and I say, Mrs. DC collects parasols, you know. She's got a whole bunch. Yeah, so it was fun. We were playing with the kids. And I had my son and his wife, they went off for a little e-bike ride, a quick little e-bike ride, and it was actually kind of amusing because when the kids were small, so our kids, I had bike seats, which were, you know, the standard type that you would see everybody had then, and we were looking at them now, and we were saying, you know, we could probably get pulled over. By today's so-called safety standards, they were really not safe, so to say. There was a slight protection for the kids not to put their feet in the wheels. And I remember when they were kids, our kids, I had like an extra guard. They called that a skirt guard on the bicycles for ladies with skirts, but most people that had young kids had that on as well, so it was like an extra protection. Oh, there's Mrs. DC. Hello. Hi. Finishing off. I should be doing things like that as well, instead of vlogging, I suppose. Yeah, and so anyway, like I was saying, is that, oh, you know, like the safety standards, they are different. You know, we can often wonder, you know, when is too much too much? You know what I mean? There are certain things, it's like I think we've had these discussions before, you know, like when I think like everywhere, if kids ate dirt when they were our age, we didn't expect that we'd have to run off to the emergencies, you know. Today you feel like, you know, if you do something that is in any way so-called harmful, you'd have to run off to the emergencies. Well, I'm walking with a beer, but I'm on my own ground, so it's okay. Because actually over here, that's a little a little side road. But over here, I can go and walk on the sidewalk or in the park in a public area with a beer and not get pulled over. And I'd forgotten that actually once when I was in the States, and I was in a park with some people, and I said, oh well, we could just sit over here. We'd gone and bought some beer, and I said, well, we could just sit over, you know, and have a beer. And they said, you crazy or something? You can't do that in a public place, and so on. So that was a little side road. Yeah, so I'm getting back to the safety thing. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, there is one thing, of course, is that they are like 30 years old, so we'd have to check and see anyway. But I could see like the parents were like, oh well, yeah. And I said, well, you know, we use them for you. Yeah. The only thing is the new ones, and that's the thing I find, is that these new ones that are, they're kind of like tied into the chair. So I don't know how much fun they're gonna get, you know. If you're like tied into something, are you gonna be, I mean, you don't have to stick your foot into the wheel. Anyway, we'll see. Of course, the e-bikes go at a different speed. That's not the idea, I guess, anyway. So you can see here, that was the magnolia. I'm just showing it to you. It doesn't look very nice now, and one of the reasons was we had a lot of freezing weather, and it was in bloom, and then we had like 10 days of 10 days of sub-zero, so freezing, 0 Celsius, freezing weather. It was really bad on the plants, and the plants that had not yet bloomed, they're thriving, but all the other ones aren't. I guess this is, I was going to say, I'm not quite certain if this is a little bit like, it's maybe not gorse, but it's kind of similar to gorse as you find in the UK. Yeah, I've been talking already. Ooh, 7 minutes of your time. Yeah. So actually, in a way, what do you think? I mean, it's, you know, we had a lot less safety, so-called safety measures. Were there that many more accidents? I wonder. You know, I'm kind of the hypocrite, because right now I'm stuck doing a safety course, you know, where you gotta do all these risk analysis, and sometimes you feel like saying, well, really? And you can't, you know, because you got to play along with the game. It's a hard, it's not easy sometimes in those situations, you know, like you feel like saying, well, do you really have to do it this way? And then everybody looks at you and it's like, well, you can't expect in today's world that, you know, or in today's environment. Oh, it's the same, I guess, with, you know, with food, with allergies, and so many things. I mean, that people are ultra sensitive today, and maybe that's maybe one of the problems we have in today's world, is a lot of us, well, a lot of people just don't have the immune system that they could have. Oh, and that's a big, that opens a can of worms, which I'm not going to get into right now. So I guess that's enough. I've been chatting along. It's a nut tree, and it's coming. It's weird. A little quick side road. That one, I think I've said it a few times. You always think it's dead, but it isn't. We'll look at that again in 2 months. It'll be full of leaves. Anyway, okay. So really, now DC signing off. I gotta go help Mrs. DC. So take care and have a good Sunday. Bye bye.